What's good, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap today for September the 8th. Today we ended the day with no trades, which is okay, but before we get into that, let's talk about what trades I did see today. So opening today, the market was opening in with Friday's range, with the indices, with QQQs and SPY being within the range. So we're kind of expecting some inside moves today, not so crazy continuation moves. However, one ticker that did catch my eye was Nvidia. Opening into the market today, we had some really strong strength opening to the upside. There's pretty much no sellers present in the morning. As you can see, it was all up close. It was all green candles. I did look for an entry around this 116.81 level, but as you can see over here, it ended up rejecting instead perfectly off of yesterday's or Friday's highs, Friday's highs, and we never got that pullback back. Pretty much it was a 3 candle retest, and it pretty much went up straight up from there. So there was no chance for me to get in. I was waiting for some nice declining volume, which it did kind of have, but I was waiting for possibly one more red candle, as this red candle did end up closing pretty bearish. So I was just waiting for another candle. However, as you can see, hindsight, low volume green candle just showed that sellers weren't holding this ticker down, and the rest is history. But with that said, we were looking for a nice move to 171.29 if I was in this trade. However, we could see we just barely missed it around by 29 cents. But we understand that in trading options, you always have to take profits and leave your runners to hit the last few targets. With that said, as you can see, for the rest of the day, Nvidia ended up trading in a range, just as I kind of expected today in the overall market, as SPY and Qs were open within the range. Looking at AMD, I was really interested in the short for this gap fill, as you can see down below over here on the daily. So we'll be looking for a trade like that tomorrow. So I'll be on the lookout for that. As you can see, today was also a consolidation day for AMD. Had some really weird moves. One spike up and after that choppy move, but not really a meaningful trade. So that said, as you can see, it is setting up for a nice move for tomorrow. We could look for some continuation downside past the 150.20 level over here for continuation, or we can maybe see a break and retest continuation to the upside. However, I wouldn't be too interested in this trade, honestly. Something like this could happen, but I'd be looking more for the downside instead. So it would look like something like, sorry, like this. A break below, maybe not too low, but down here, retest, and then go down. So that'll be for my top watch tomorrow, coming into the morning, see how pre-market reacts. Yeah. Another ticker I was watching today was Tesla. We were looking for upsides here. However, we weren't able to get that. As you can see, it rejected off this 357.53 level. If you scale to the higher time frame, it was one of these previous higher highs before rejecting lower. As you can see, we're still within the Tesla consolidation range. I do believe that Tesla is going to break out soon, as I have this key supply zone marked over here. I do believe that this will soon become demand zone and fail. So we'll be on the lookout for that, for any continuation to the upside for Tesla. But that was pretty much it today. With no upside, there was possibility for a downside play here. Pretty much a break and retest of these levels here. Pretty much continuation down. As you can see, a failed break, come back in, and the 84% rule for a continuation down. This trade would have been nice, but with market being choppy, I was cautious today. So hands off for me, pretty much no trades, and was just looking at the indices. With that said, that was pretty much all I saw today, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be looking forward to that AMD trade tomorrow, looking for a nice setup, and we'll come with another trade recap tomorrow. Hope you guys found today's video helpful, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.